Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching, to Lviv and Let Die, the opportunity to win the last Ukrainian domestic trophy there is to win. That's right, everyone's favourite episode is going again. Here we are. Newcastle have been relegated from the Premier League, Birmingham have been relegated from the Premier League, Gil Vicente have been relegated from the Portuguese Premier League. It's all going off. I'm not going to show you what happened in the last video because it was literally just then. This is now the cup final. This is the big chance for us to make a name for ourselves. We've never won this competition before. Hopefully this is going to be the first in a long string of wins in this competition, but for now we cannot say whether or not that's going to happen. We do need to put in our youngsters, so we'll do the same thing as we have been doing before. So that means attacking wise we're going to put up Borovkov. In fact, he's going to start ahead of Kabistel. Sorry, mate. Kiryakov is also going to come onto the bench. We don't have any real defensive options, but that's okay because not very many of our defenders are Ukrainian anyway. Yushkov is going to come in and replace Bakur because Yushkov plays very well. And I think that means that we're in a pretty good place. We've got Kiryakov on the bench. We've only got one Ukrainian on the bench, though. Svintniski. Has he actually come through with us? He looks like the kind of player that did. Yeah, he did. Can be a decent Premier League striker, though. Right foot only. No, he's not coming onto the bench. Sorry, doesn't deserve it. Yegorov will instead of Mladenovic. And Kiryakov is going to need a number 37. There he is. Go. Okay, so we beat these 4-0, 4-1 not very long ago with our first team. They are not playing, I expect, their best team of all time. Actually, do you know what? For the first time in forever... Oh, no. Damn it. Where is it? Okay. So their goalkeeper, that's probably their usual goalkeeper. Zakharchuk, well, he's rubbish. Rusanov, not bad, but he's playing seemingly at centre. Oh no, he's playing left back, yeah. Dramov, not good, but he's a usual player. This guy, bad, wouldn't say he's a usual player. It doesn't seem like it would usually be that bad. Yatsenko, he does play. Beko is a player for them. He scores 15 goals this season. Adnan Verban, I've definitely seen his name before. Yes, he does play. He's rubbish. Marian Stoikov, he's definitely going to be playing as a normal player. Mamut, who's obviously, I think, Brazilian. Oh, no, he's Ukrainian. What? He must be originally Brazilian, though. Yep. He does play for them regularly. And then Dayev, not a player who they play regularly. My suggestion is that we're going to win this game. I really, really hope we do. We're playing at the Olympic Stadium in Kiev. I did already do my team talk, so it's okay. Verban goes for the big free kick to start, but does not, I repeat, does not score a goal. They scored early on against us in the last game, I think, or maybe they pulled one back. Do you know what? These games all run together for me a little bit. Juric out to Nazarenko. Yushkov goes for the shot, but it's been blocked and it's now a corner. Nazarenko, who's going to score in our first ever, who's going to score our first ever cup final goal in the Ukrainian cup final? Because we did not score last season. We were outplayed comprehensively by Chornomorets on their way down to the second division. So this time round, hopefully we can win the game. They've done really well to get here. They beat a strong Dnipro side on penalties to get here. Golovchenko to Shpak. Mikhailo Shpak, he did go for one of his long ranges. It didn't come off for him. Now Bakoya has lost out to Juric, who passes the ball all the way back to Taffy Lee. And here we go, building from the back again. Labant Zakharchuk manages to deflect the ball out into the technical area. And now we've got a throw. Borovkov now. Juric, Golovchenko, Labant. Labant puts it ball back to Borovkov. Borovkov, is he going to keep going? He does, but he doesn't finish well. It might be that he's playing on the wrong side of the two striking options there, but you know, Rosic is in such good form that he doesn't get to displace him. Sorry, mate. Rusanov out to Dayev. They're not a good team, but Beko is okay. Okay, so there you go. There was an option there for them to score, but they chose not to take it. 29 minutes gone. Not a very exciting final, I think we can all agree. Labant putting the ball out to Shpak. Big ball through to Borovkov, though, and now we have the chance to cross it. He doesn't. He gives it to Shpak. Shpak hits it over the bar. It's not looking particularly flowing from us, but then again, they are playing with basically 10 men behind the ball. Barshan, unfortunately, having to take over from Fabry up front, in defence for this game, because Fabry got himself fucking sent off or booked in the last game. But whatever, it is what it is. Nazarenko puts the ball in now. Rosic at the back, doesn't quite get there, but Gonzalez has the opportunity to cross. He does. In fact, he hits the crossbar. I don't think that was deliberate. Our centre-back shooting from 40 yards, hitting the crossbar. Okay, this game is slightly coming to life a bit now. We're putting some sustained pressure on them. Yushkov now to Shpak. Shpak goes for goal again, and Maritic is equal to it. We've definitely had the better of the chances so far. It says we're taking the game to them, and that definitely seems to be what's happening. We're looking better. I can't say that we're looking good. Okay, so we're going to calmly say, okay, and tell them there's a lot more to come. Don't look stressed, young man up front. No, he's still looking stressed. He's playing nervously. You might have to take him off. So we've got a free kick there. Beko got a booking. I think that was what that was. Shpak has been put through. Shpak has scored. Shpak, the local lad, has scored in the final of the Ukrainian Cup for Lviv, and we are 1-0 up. Shpak scores our first ever goal in the Ukrainian Cup final. Golovchenko puts the ball through. Beautiful ball. And Shpak, what on earth he was doing there when he really should have been there. But lovely stuff. Inspiration, and it's brilliant to see. Shpak has put us 1-0 up straight away after half-time. Lviv 1, Gavela 0. Now, can we use that as a springboard to really go to town on them? Labant puts it to Borovkov. Borovkov puts it back to Labant, who puts it to Juric. Juric to Golovchenko to Labant. Shpak again. Ball into Borovkov, who hits the crossbar. Unlucky lad. Unlucky lad indeed. Stoikov puts it to Verban, and now they attempt to go out down the right, but we were more than equal to it. Borovkov now has the ball, gives it to Rosic. Rosic, the man who scored in basically every game we've played this season, deserves his goal in the quarterfinal, in the final. Let's hope he can get one. Gonzalez has fouled in the box from that corner there. Apparently it looks like a harsh decision. Gonzalez now to Rosic. Rosic to Shpak. Shpak goes again. Maritic is equal to it, though. Tips it over for a corner. Who's that? Nazarenko taking the corner. Gone away from Zakarchuk. Juric. Oh, now they've got a chance to break, although it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. 65 minutes played. 67. Okay, let's make some changes. Who's looking like what? Labant, not looking brilliant. He's on a yellow as well. Let's take him off. We'll bring on... Oh, Juric actually is even more tired. Let's actually do that. Yegorov can come on. Did we say he was better as a right winger or as a centre? Where did I bring him? I brought him on as a winger, I think. So we'll do that again. Yegorov on he comes. And maybe they can make a difference. And then we can make a late substitution. Bring on Kabistel or something for Rosic. 75 minutes played. There's every opportunity that they could easily nick a draw off of this, so we do need to keep up. Oh, Shpak is fouled. Shpak takes away a yellow, which means I think he's now going to miss another. Yeah, he's going to miss his next match. A lot of our midfielders seem to. We actually haven't had that many bookings this season. We were quite low on the list of bookings earlier on, I saw. But yeah, it seems that there's just the same few players that get booked every single game. Labant, we haven't made us... Oh no, we did, because we didn't take off Labant in the end. Borovkov to Golovchenko, to Marcy now, to Golovchenko again. Borovkov, beautiful stuff to set up Shpak for another long-range whapper. He doesn't do it. Rosic or Kabistel, can we bring on him for Borovkov? We can. Kabistel and Rosic can end the season of the cup, end the cup run both together up front. Maybe they can come together and score a second for us. It's not really been an exhibition match. Mamut gives it to Zakarchuk, but he crosses it to where no one is. Rozanov now puts the ball to Verban, and Verban has a shot which goes wide. They haven't looked good. They've not had a single shot on target. We've had 12 shots, 4 on target, only 1 goal. Mahmout to Verban, moving the ball around nicely here. Cleared though. Nice deflection, or a block rather. Garba goes for goal but hits it wide. I had my heart in my mouth then for a second as I thought that was going to curl into the bottom corner. Taking his time there, Taffy leads. Zakarchuk has got the ball again. There's only 2 minutes left of normal time. Yatsenko gives it to Beko. Oh, the ball's fallen to Garba. They've had their first shot on target on the 89th minute, but it was well saved by Taffy Lee. He's not had anything to do yet, but he does it when it comes and when it's important. Rosic now wasting time there, winning a foul from Borovkov, drawing a foul from Borovkov. He's been booked. 3 minutes of added time now. Nazarenko, what's he going to do? Is he going to try and put it in the box for us, or is he just going to play it safe and short? He's going to take his time over it, which is good. Big ball up. Labant doesn't win it in the air. Golovchenko fouled in midfield there from Stoikov. They really don't need this. The more breaks that we have, the better for us. 2 minutes left. Shpak. Don't shoot, mate. Don't shoot. Nice. Golovchenko gives it to Rosic. Doesn't quite get there, but Golovchenko carries on. Now Mahmout has got it to Umasi. Zakarchuk. Gonzalez goes through nicely. Now Rosic. Oh, God. Yegorov. Oh, they keep just intercepting that last ball for us here. Rosic now to Yegorov. Yegorov. Big ball through to Rosic to wrap up the game for us. Rosic scores in the 92nd minute, and we are 2-0 up, and we have won the Ukrainian Cup, lads. Rosic scored. Of course he did. It was never in doubt. Govela have moved to 2 up top, and I think that might have precipitated our extra bit of dominance over them. Rosic, 1 touch, and then hits it on the half volley over the keeper and into the top corner. Absolute stunner. Great ball from Yegorov. Lovely stuff. We have won the Ukrainian Cup, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in our history. Passionately say congratulations. Lovely stuff. Mikhailo Shpak scored the first goal. What a hero. Rosic ends up being 3 of our players end up on 4 goals. This Rodolfo chap for Sevastopol scored a lot of goals because I think they haven't been in the competition for a couple of rounds. So we have won our first ever Ukrainian Cup. Lviv winning. We came runners up last year. Finally, we get the result that we thought we needed. Lovely, lovely stuff. We've got now 29 more to win before we equal Shakhtar's record. But we have, I think, no, when was that? Oh no, that is this year. Yeah, we've scored the most team goals in the competition. We got given £115,000. It's not that bad. My name are on Lviv lips, which sounds like I don't know what it sounds like. I've moved up again a little bit. I'm getting closer. Lviv lips sounds like a Pokemon. Lviv boss, please, is bored with our win. They were always expected to win a competition, of course. Yep, excellent stuff. Shpak gets his limit, but it doesn't matter. We win the Ukrainian Cup trophy, near total domination over a distinctly average Govela Zakopati Uzhhorod side. We took the lead when Shpak scored a brilliant goal, and then Rosic scored a powerful effort. Golovchenko did really, really well there. Liverpool boss Graham O'Neill was there to watch over Milan Djuric and Daniel Rosic. Well, that's a shame because he's not getting them. We've qualified for the Ukrainian Cup, the Europa League, but we've actually already qualified for that. So that means I think that the team in 5th will now... Yeah, so I think Kiev will qualify because we've already got the higher position. There's no chance for us actually finishing any higher than 4th, so we'll be entering the thing at the 2nd qualifying round. Unless the Ukrainian Cup one is higher, in which case maybe we'll be entering at the 4th. Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But now we have a straight shootout for 4th place, one that we cannot lose because we are already confirmed to finish 4th. Nuremberg have signed somebody. Daniel Bartley has resigned as manager of 3rd Division Aston Villa. Pinheiro has retired. Loads of managers leaving in these divisions here. Everton drop out of the automatic promotion places. That means they must have had a pathetic end of the season. Let's just look at their fixtures. Yeah, very poor end to the season there. Winning against Shrewsbury, who were champions on the last day, to confirm themselves in 4th position, but that's not enough. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Lewis went down on goal difference from League One. Their ascent is ended, and now their decline will probably cut in, and they'll be back down in the Blue Square South in a few years' time. So we want to keep an eye out on... Oh, Bossman scored. Keep our eye out for the result of the League Two playoffs, because it would be great to see Everton stay down there again for another year. It's just quite funny. FC Lviv are the Ukrainian Cup holders. They are the champions. They are not the league champions, but that's coming. We can see that that's coming. We've come fourth. 3 teams have done really, really well to come up ahead of us. And our start of the season wasn't good enough, really. That's basically the main problem. If we had not lost all those 4 or 5 games at the beginning of the season, we would have quite comfortably taken the title home with us, I think. Excuse the sniff there. And now we get to watch this very long loading screen. I told you to know that the stadium's getting expanded. I think I did. A whole 7,000 seats in total will be what we have once it's finished. I would have liked, as I said, for more, but we'll hopefully fill that out as well, because it's weird. This one, we've never actually filled this one. We always seem to just slightly underfill it every single time, and I'm not sure whether that's some kind of bug or whatever it is, but now that we've got the new stadium, once it's built, maybe that will sort of allow us to come up and have better attendances. Fubar, excellent name. Let's do a little scout report on him. He doesn't look that special. Ow, just caught the bone in the side of my ankle. It's very painful. This young lad has just become a professional at the age of 17. Let's get another report on him, see how good he's going to be now. Oh, someone's just been shot. Metalurg have been taken over. Danilovs, no one interesting here. Oh, maybe him. Attacking midfielder worth nearly £1 million. Nah. Hull have sacked their manager. Stop with this rubbish. Yeah. Okay. So, here's the final of the Europa League, which we possibly... I mean, we could have got there. We might have lost out to Rayo. Anyway, Sporting Portugal have won it for the second time in 4 years, or 5 years. Rayo Vallecano, for the second time that they've lost the final there. I'm not sure if they've ever actually won that. I don't think they have. No. AFK Gothenburg used to win that cup. Schalke won it. Chelsea won it. Actually, that did happen in real life. I know that's not the actual real life game, but that did happen. And yeah, not going so bad. Hartlepool, their manager has left after winning League One and moved on to Ipswich, who are in the Championship. Good. Palmeiras, their player Fubar, 320. Let's compare Fubar and Labant. So Labant is better mentally, slightly better technically. He's slightly quicker. I don't think we need to spend 325,000 on him. Rinkus is not going to be any good. This is taking these. Oh, okay, and here we are. We've got to the. See, it goes really quickly sometimes. It's just that those occasional times when I've been recording this season, it seems that the gap between the games has taken forever. This time it was just because I was messing around. Right. So in midfield. Spack out. Mladenovic. No, I'm going to actually play... Oh, no, I'm not because he's injured. Okay, Mladenovic in. Up front, we're going to have... Kubistel. And on the right, have we got Big Seb back fit? We do. Big Seb, Inicam lad. And we need one more. So, Danovic can get there. And we'll bring on, as a potential, Uri Belan. Everybody else playing well. Okay, let's do that. Let's go take out these Dynamos one more time and push ourselves up to 60 points. That won't be that many points behind where we actually finished last season, I think. If we win this, we get 60. I think we finished last season with 74. So we're a little way off. We're away from home, travelling to the capital today. at the Valery Lobanovsky Stadium. I've actually been to that stadium, I've not been in it, but I've observed a youth team final from the hills surrounding the stadium. It's a quite a nice little, quite a nice ground actually. It's got a really cool statue at the front of Valery Lobanovsky, who was their legendary manager from like all the way through their history basically. So Golovchenko now to Mladenovic, out to Nazarenko. Are we going to be playing like cup champions? Big Seb gets himself into an offside position and then shoots wide. Yes, we are. My cold doesn't seem to have developed into the level that it was threatening to, although I do have a little bit of a sort of slight headache going on, so I'm hoping that maybe another Lemsip might do me good. Golovchenko to Labant. Rosic now. Rosic has got the ball. Big Seb being put through again. Oh my goodness me, that was nearly just a classic FM goal. Nazarenko to Mladenovic. Golovchenko now through to Juric. Actually, sort of sideways to Juric rather. Juric puts it to Golovchenko. They're playing together nicely. Sharing the ball as well, which is good. Good to see children sharing. Golovchenko. Juric, for goodness sake, lads. Gonzalez gets in on the act occasionally as well. Golovchenko gives up on whatever they were trying to do. Kubistel, but Kefalov saves. Kubistel scored one of the goals of the last month. Oh. Nazarenko gets the ball nicely. Golovchenko. Playing it nicely around, sort of, we keep hold of the ball well. We just need to be that little bit more incisive in games against the bigger sides, and maybe a little bit, there's occasions where against the smaller teams we seem to be a bit complacent. So they are the things that we need to try and fix for next season. I think a little bit of that will be experience for people like Rosic, and we need a proper good right midfielder to at least challenge Big Seb. Golovchenko went for it, I think. Levchenko clears. Barshan gives it to Juric. Gonzalez now. Juric. Golovchenko. Kubistel. Gone past one. Oh, he's hit the post. Unfortunate, but great play from him. He's another player that has a lot of chances compared to the amount of goals he scores. When he's on form, when he's on song, he'll score a nice old hat-trick, but there's the very real possibility that his composure lets him down in sometimes in those games. So there's occasions where he'll have 10 shots and not score any of them. Golovchenko to Labant. Labant's gone past his man, floats the ball towards the back post, but it doesn't quite dip under the bar in time. Wow, it's been a busy first 20 minutes. All these chances falling to us. Gonzalez, Big Seb, puts the ball in the middle. Kubistel heads over the bar. Can they weather the storm? Well, we'll have to see, won't we? Koridze, Rivaldo, Levchenko. Gonzalez has got the ball. Golovchenko gives the ball to Kubistel. Kubistel, can he give the ball to Rosic? He can. Can Rosic finish? No, he's forced slightly wide and puts the ball wide as well. That's an unfortunate, but it's a good chance to be creating. Mladenovic wins the ball in the middle again. Juric to Golovchenko. Labant. Kubistel, Kefalov saves. We're making some really good chances. We're playing very nicely. We are not taking those chances when we get into scoring positions. Now Mladenovic is going to get sent off. Oh no, okay. Levchenko now with a free kick. Gives it straight to Vasiliev. They do manage to work it into... It's typical, isn't it? Is that their first shot? Yeah, first shot on target. Litovchak. See, I mean, that shows you where the issues are here. Look, we've already had 8 shots, 2 on target, no goals. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target, and it's a goal. Timchenko now to Vasiliev. Rosic. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. Litovchak. He's a player again that doesn't have enough V's in his name. It should be Livtovchak. That's what it feels like. Rosic now wins the ball there, and Kubistel, can he get on the end of it? He can't, but Labant does. Kefalov saves again. He's playing very well, and he's not had too much to do there. They've all been right at him. Rivaldo. Back to Koridze. Levchenko, Vasiliev. Barshan clears. Rosic. Oh, for goodness sake, people. Labant, Mladenovic, Rosic now. Rosic is going on another one of his mazy runs. He's taken out in the box. Nice clean tackle there. Nazarenko gives the ball to Mladenovic. Barsan, Golovchenko, Mladenovic again. Golovchenko to Labant. And we just don't even get to watch the end of that. That's how exciting that chance was. Stelmach. Is that a substitute? I don't remember his name being mentioned before. Litovchak. I mean... The frustration is real. Nazarenko, oh for goodness sake now lads. They're doing to us what we did to Shakhtar and to Karpaty, just like taking advantage of a little bit of a wobble. Being more incisive. Rosic now has the ball, Rosic now has the ball, Rosic now has the ball. It's another great save. Heitor, Litovchak. 45 minutes gone, and we are 2-0 down. Surprisingly, 2-0 down to Dynamo Kiev. I can tell them I expect to see a much better performance after half-time. Why are they playing? Oh, they're not. They're all looking motivated. It's a shame when your striker has mistake led to goal as their kind of mood after the first half. Oh, it's another great bit of defending there. Excellent bit of play. Barshan, Big Seb, puts the ball through. Rosic now, he's tackled again. They're playing like their lives depend on this result. It's ridiculous. Kubistel must have been offside there. I know they fouled us. Oh, Nazarenko scores a brilliant free kick. 2 minutes into the second half and we've scored another goal. Or we've scored a goal rather. 2-1 now. Lots better. Lots better. Very happy with that. Nazarenko, big free kick, comfortably into the top corner there. Lovely to see. I don't think they really needed to give us a free kick. I think we might have scored if they had just not blown up. Taffy Lee puts the ball out to Nazarenko. But Mladenovic has it now. Rosic, he keeps going. He's been pressuring them all day. Puts the ball in the middle. Kubistel scores 2 goals in 2 minutes. And we are back in business. That team talk has really made a difference. That's what we like to see. Rosic, a lovely bit of persistence on the side there. And Kubistel, a towering header in the middle of the goal. Rosic puts the ball. Nice stuff. Koridze, sorry. Look like an N. Koridze managing to miss it. Oh, and Taffy Lee saves a free kick. They could have been right back in front there. But we've fought our way back to 2-2. Let's not give it away for them easily. Did Rosic just get injured? 61 minutes gone. Let's just check. Rosic is feeling a little bit pain. And we've also got Big Seb who's not looking healthy. So Bakur. And who else have we got now? Oh, why are we not playing? Oh, okay. That might be one of the reasons why we're not doing so well. Gogua not actually playing. I thought I'd put him on the pitch, but I'd actually put him on the bench. So we'll put Gogua on and then maybe that will sort of tighten us up a little bit. Nazarenko, can he do 2 in one game? No, he can't. No, he can't. $75 minutes gone, 79, 80, 81, 82. 2 defensive midfielders in midfield, maybe not giving us the... Ooh, Vasiliev smashes the ball just high and wide. It's been a long time since Dynamo have had a chance. Lviv have been much the better side in the second half. Kozia... Gogua, no. Oh, God, get it out. No. Gogua clears eventually. It's a bit of almost a pinball motion there. Shit 90s football. That's what it looked like. Kozia now gives it back to Kefalov. We've got a couple of players right up there. If we can just get the ball to them. Barshan, Nazarenko. Nazarenko to Barshan. Gogua. 3 times he went for it. 3 times he lost it. But Golovchenko finally gets it to Taffy Lee. Taffy Lee gives the ball, big ball up to Kubistel. We had a late winner last season in the final game. Can we get one in this game? Medvedev loses out to Labant. Labant puts the ball in, but nobody was there. But Handanovic has fouled. Oh, Handanovic, I thought he was going to be able to tap that in or get a penalty, but neither happened. They had 2 players all over him. Okay, now the last chance of the game. Handanovic out. Oh, terrible ball back to Nazarenko. Nazarenko up to Gogua, to Golovchenko, to Handanovic. Handanovic hits the bar. He could have given it through to Rosic to score, but he didn't. Actually, he couldn't have because he came on for Rosic. Bakur is now fouled by Heitor, and Nazarenko has been injured. He's in fact being taken off. He's that injured. It's all right. There's only 2 minutes left of the game. Can we use this free kick? Handanovic. Oh, he really has had a couple of chances just at the end here. He could have potentially nicked us a result. Gogua, Gonzalez out to Labant again. Golovchenko smacked in the face by Stelmach. He says making up an injury. And now Gonzalez out to Juric. Can we please just get the ball into the box? A late winner would be fun, wouldn't it? Gogua gets the ball. He does. Oh, Bobal puts it on to Kefalov. He was definitely offside. Litovchak just hits it wide. Tafili, now last kick of the game, maybe. Golovchenko to Kubistel. Oh, come on. Just that ball there. And how, fucking hell. All right, doesn't matter. Well, we came back into it nicely. 2 goals in 2 minutes there. Nazarenko and Kubistel scored. We are finishing the season in 4th, which I think after we won the league last season, fairly surprisingly, is not a bad old result. Govela actually beat Dnipro, so we could have cut that gap to 3rd, but we didn't. We ended up being, 9 points less. So actually, the year we won the league, we wouldn't have even won the league because this season, with that score, we'd have in fact come 3rd. They obviously all had an off year last year, and we've slightly declined. It was those losses early on in the season that did it for us, I think, and losses against like big teams like Shakhtar as well, not helpful. But there we go. And Odessa end up bottom of the league again, back down to the first division. That's what I like to see. So good. Okay, so not a bad season. We won the cup. Shakhtar won the league. Taffy Lee's concerned he wants to join a bigger club. Let's say, I believe this club can grow. They always say, oh, all right then. Let's see that one. Will that work? Oh my, what do you mean the way I've treated you? You've been my first choice keeper for 2 years. Right. I'm left with no choice but to let you go. Fine, we've got a backup keeper coming in, paying less than you, so whatever. All right then, off you go, mate. Leverkusen are coming in for him. Let's get some money out of him then. See you later, Taffy. Post-match press conference, attend. I can't complain with how it's gone. It was a pretty special way to end the season. Litovchak had a good game. He's got a bad name though. He's a very good player, and I'm sure his manager will be happy. I'm probably not interested in Fubar despite the excellent name. So yeah, we won the league. We won the cup, sorry. We were let down by this run here. This absolutely pathetic run. Punctuated by one or two, like one good result there. That's the run. So we win the league, we win the first game 3-1, but then that's where we lose our season. That should have been better. We should have won that game. I can't believe we lost that one 5-1. Krivbas, kind of fair enough, I suppose, but that we should never have lost. If we win 2 or 3 of those, we are back up in a chance of winning the league near the end of the season. And then the same again here. We've dropped silly points in many places. So this one, for example, stupid game. Can't believe we lost. Didn't win again. There, you can argue that that's fair enough and stuff like that. But yeah, we did turn it around, and we had a much better sort of time of it from September. But I mean, we only lost 1, 2, 3, 4 games since September there, and only one of them was in the league. Our losses coming against Slansk away, Barcelona at home, and Tottenham at home. So, it's not bad. We had a good season. We got to the second knockout round of the Europa League. We won the cup, of course, for the first time. It's not been bad. Let's hope next season we can improve on it. We can maybe push our league form a little bit better, especially that beginning of the season league form. Let's see what we can do. But for now, thank you for enjoying another season, and I'll be back soon. Bye.